Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon with me, LuckyLoremaster here at the Luckmore Estate. Let's depart on an adventure with David, Georgina, Bertram, and Victoria. That's the party that I think we're going to go with now. Alright, so this is going to be a veteran level dungeon. What do we have available here? We could go after some portraits and ancestor relics. We could go on an exterminate mission, which would be long, and we would actually get a martyr seal for it, which is definitely a gambler's item. And we really don't need these deeds, and the life crystal would be swell, but I don't need those deeds at all. So, bright tambourine, I think I actually already do have one of those. So I guess we could go for the martyr seal. It's going to be a long veterancy mission where we have to complete all room battles. You know what? I think we can do it. I definitely think we're capable here, especially when we take an experienced team like this. We're going to have Georgina along, Bertram in the second row. Wait a minute. Ah, crap. She won't. Neither of them will friggin' work with Bertram. Damn it. I was hoping that wouldn't be a problem. Victoria wanted too badly about it being a veteran level mission. It's just, crap, how the hell am I going to level Bertram? That is a pain in the tush right there. I think it's going to take the other people to get that high. So, who's going to be the filler person? I suppose we could use Ayal for lack of an alternative, really. Could use him in the offensive capacity. Excuse me. We could use David and Whiskey. And then again, bleed attacks aren't really going to be useful here. Perhaps Ayal would be the person to bring. Let's take a look at that, curiously enough. First, before we dive right in, we know it's this mission. Let's then go back and make sure everyone has their proper equipment upgrades. Let's see, you have, yep, you've got that, you've got that. Let's see, you could go for upgrades, and you've already got yours. Should we get them? Yeah, okay, fine. Get those for Georgina, and then we'll go to the guild. And, yeah, let's do some training then. David, what do we need? Those skills are all pretty well high enough, I think, for my satisfaction. Georgina has maxed out her healing, that's what's most important. We have Victoria and Ayal, who we could probably afford to max out their most useful skills, because they are definitely going to be using them. Line fire is probably good, and mark. And then for Ayal, we're going to be using hands from the abyss a lot, and we're going to be using sacrificial stab. Yeah, that's a pretty good combination. Okay, I like it. No problems there. We'll be using abyssal artillery, probably, so maybe a weakening curse for when monsters get a little too tough and we're concerned about their damage. So yeah, there we go. We got some upgrades there. We just have to hop in here, confirm the adventure, open up our trinkets, and take stuff that's going to be helpful for us. So in terms of metagreaves, we can definitely take those to help with Victoria's bandaging. I think a focus ring would probably be good for her, bonus accuracy at the expense of a little bit of dodge, but she doesn't really have to dodge that much considering she's in the back row, and she does have decent speed, so I think that'll make a good fit for her. In terms of Georgina, we definitely want her to be doing the big heals, so she's going to be having Junia's head, and we want to get the stress down on her, so I think we'll combine that with the crescendo box in order to make sure she has decent speed. Ayal, we definitely want to give him something to give a lot less stress damage for him, because a lot of his stuff just involves stress. In fact, the area box might combine well with Dismas's head. It'll give him a buff to his hit points. Oh no, it actually detract from his hit points. That sucks. Yeah, but it'll also give him it'll count for the stress damage, but it'll give him big damage buffs too. That's pretty good. I am worried about his hit points, though. That stinks. What could we give him to really fix his hit point situation? I suppose we could give him, yeah, this life crystal. Less stress, more hit points. I think that'll do. I mean, we have a pretty good party at this point. 4, 7, 6. Not the super fastest, but definitely enough to be respectable. Holy orders are frankly always good. for the Crusader, combined with a hit point boost from the Knight's Crest. I think that'll probably do us just fine, and we'll be good here. Yeah, I think that'll handle the trinket situation. Abilities, yeah, Smite, Zealous Accusation, Stunning Blow, Inspiring Cry for if we need it. For Ayal, he's going to be doing things a bit differently. He'll be doing the Sacrificial Stab, and the Hands from the Abyss, which will allow him to stun enemies, which is pretty cool. Let's see, Georgina will be doing her usual thing from the 3rd or 4th slot, and Victoria will be doing the snipering and the blind firing as needed, bandages in order to help with healing, suppressing fire or marking. I think marking would be better. I want to make sure that he has the mark skill on. He does have the mark skill on, so that'll combine well with her sniper shot. Alright, maybe we can take her mark off and go with suppressing fire instead. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay, cool. So we'll go with this combination of abilities and skills and everything else. Let's get this mission rolling. It's going to be long, so we're going to have to be efficient with this. We'll probably need a little bit of holy water, so we'll take 2 of these. Bandages are definitely going to be used a lot. Medicinal herbs, we'll take 4 of those. Anti-venom, probably not going to be a problem. We'll take lots of shovels, let's say 4 shovels, 1 key, and then we can start stacking up on the torches. Let's see, we're probably going to need 2 full stacks of torches, I'm guessing, at the very least, and then the rest will just be food. In fact, I don't think we need a full... Yeah, I think that'll be enough food. Maybe 2.5 stacks of food will be good to go. Thralls will explode if left for too long. This is something we very much know. I'll be very cautious about that. We do have to be a little bit concerned about Ayal's hit points. I'm sure he can hit pretty hard at this point, but he's going to be pretty vulnerable to attacks, so we have to be careful there. Definitely going to have to take advantage of his stun abilities. But either way, we have 3 different characters that can actually do healing at this point, so I'm not too worried. I'm actually wondering, let's see, can he do healing from the 2nd row?
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
No, he can't.
They must be flushed out.
He can't even do weird reconstruction from there. So he might as well... He could use the demon pool. Yeah, that'll be good for clearing out corpses if we have that problem, so we'll stick with that. Did we get lucky on the... Yeah, we did actually get somewhat lucky. We can just go around like this, 1, 2, 3, backtrack 1, and then just go right around to the end. That works out fantastically well. So here we go, let's rock and roll. Alright, not too bad, especially when we catch them by surprise. Let's start tearing these sorry buggers apart. Start with a demon pull. Guess who's coming up to the front of the line? You are! And wouldn't you know, we've got other horrors to await. I think stunning this thing is the best bet, just so it can't stun anyone else.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Pile some damage on here, and then maybe finish him off with... I don't know, blind fire isn't a guarantee, but... Oh well, we got damage on him at the very least. How fast are these things? 8, 6, 8. Wow, they're all so fast. Alright, well there's some stress for you, Ayal. Luckily we gave you that stress-reducing area box, however you say that. So that'll help us. Now it's our turn. Let's see, let's do some more blind firing.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Well done, well done. Alright, dazzling light on the cultist gladiator, or... yeah, probably a good bet. Unless he dodges. What are you gonna do? You can't stop them all. Maybe a sacrificial stab on... Oh, they are eldritch, aren't they?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Goodbye!
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, I think we'll be alright. Alright, what do we find in this carcass? Oh, lots of neat stuff that I'm not sure we can all take. We'll pop a torch.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I'm going to chuck the anti-venom just because, yeah, I'll take the gems over anything else. Sex contents, gold. Oh, damn. Citrine, yeah, I'll take a gold stack over that. It'll probably add up pretty quickly. And we got a fight already. Oh, this is quite a combination. We do have the surprise that is going to do us quite a few favors here. I think we need to make sure we remove the turns of the wide mouths, even though the Oracle is the one that needs to die the most. Alright, so we stunned one of them. Let's see. Oh, I was really hoping it wouldn't be him. Alright, we can maybe go for a stunning blow on this one.
The ground quakes.
Okay, wow, they're going to miss their next turns. That's pretty sweet. What we do want is to get this nasty old shaman to the front row. Oh, he resisted the pull. Alright, well, at the very least, maybe we can do a suppressing fire to debuff them, or go for a sniper shot and try for the kill. Let's try it. Aha, so close. Damn, 1 hit point left, too. Oh well. A little bit of stress for David. Luckily, we took away their damage for this round. Octocestus has a chance to bleed, but he's not that strong of a bleed. Not much to worry about there. Sea Breeze looks like he's going for healing, which is a big pain in the butt. Wait, man, they have 7 speed? Well, they must have won their damn initiative. Punks. Alright, well, we just need to get rid of guys, so you're up. Oh, he dodged, you pain in the butt. Should have went with a curse. Now I'm PO'd. Alright, let's see. Can we go with a judgment to get rid of him?
Continue the onslaught.
Okay, good.
Destroy them all.
Shaman dealt with. We can potentially get this guy with a crit. Not quite 20%. Let's try it. Alright, nope. Low roll. Barnacle barrier, and he's guarding the one that's wounded. Isn't that nice? Alright, well, if that's the case, I think we're going to be mean about it and stun you, so other people can kill him. Unless you resist, of course. Alright, let's see. Let's go for a Dazzling Light on this guy. Maybe we can stun him. There we go. Now he's wide open and someone can finish him off, like you.
Their
Perfect.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Dodging. Nice dodge, Ayal. That's really good, actually. Let's go for Hands for the Abyss.
A powerful blow.
Ooh, 8 damage on that, too. That is really sweet. It does reduce the light a little bit, but I don't mind that, really.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And now you have no one left to protect, Mr. Bulwark. Don't you feel terribly silly. Alright, yeah, we'll go for a focused heal here on David. He's been taking quite a bit of pain there. We can fix that. You probably buffed from the stun. Let's just give you a nice hearty, well, weakening. Weakening would be good. Because now you're marked. Now you're marked and in trouble. Oh, Ayala is dodgy as hell. Alright, let's see if Blind Fire will help. Alright, 3 damage. Not fantastic. Wish we could push him back somehow, but unfortunately we don't have an ability like that. So we're just going to have to hack him to bits. I think we can deal with that, though. 5 damage, there we go. Fortunately, we don't have a blighter to really ruin their day, but between all the stabbing and chopping, I think we'll be just fine. We can go with the Divine Comfort here. 4, 4, 8, and 4. Oh, yeah. That is some sweet healing. And even when they do land a bleed, it's not so bad. Actually, I have the bandages at the ready, because Ayal does not have that many hit points. Alright, Blind Fire, let's get our speed up to like plus 15 or whatever, plus 18. Getting nuts here. Wow, 6 healing for everyone. Junia's head is an amazing artifact. Alright, we're going to deal with you with a bandage and stab him. There we go, done with.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Kind of toss the head, we'll take the paintings, and we'll just leave the jade. It's not that valuable. I got another scout. Wow. Alright, well, let's do it to it. Oh, this is great. Who has horrible, horrible problems? It looks like Victoria and Georgina do. Both of them have horrible, horrible problems. Georgina has more, so guess what, Georgina? You're going to get to treat yours with some medicinal herbs and eerie coral. Ta-da! What did we get rid of? Crap, I didn't see it. Something. You got rid of something. Good job. I think it was thanatophobia. And we have a trap. I think Victoria... Oh! Nope, maybe not.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Not so lucky that time. We do what we can. Alright. Oh, we're getting scouts even all the way out there, too. Well, we gotta do all the room battles, so we're gonna be going out there. Let's see. How's the shovel situation? I mean, if we're not countering any obstacles at all already, I'm pretty confident we can use a shovel here to knock off the barnacles.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Alright, we're getting extra food, so no complaints there. What do we have waiting for us ahead? We do have a fight. We should probably use some torches.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Especially when we've got ghouls and thralls to be waiting for. Alright, let's see. Everyone's in pretty good shape. Dazzling light to stun. I think stunning the ghoul. Probably our best bet.
The light, the promise of safety.
Damn right. Are you Eldritch? Yes, you are. You're Eldritch and unholy. So we're just gonna mess you up. Unless you dodge, you son of a bee. Alright, let's go with a smite. This actually has a pretty good chance to kill him.
Annihilated.
Thank you, David. Wow, that was a huge hit. Slavering ghouls and plated maggots. Gosh. What do we want to focus on here? The maggots are so slow. Can we hit both with a suppressing fire? No, let's just hit him. Good, steady damage. I think marking the ghoul with Ayala is probably a good tactic here. Because we need some extra damage to get through that protection. Rend? Oof. That's probably going to be a bleed. And it's a decent bleed, too, so we got to be careful here. Let's see, let's try to do a judgment on this guy. 6 damage, not bad. Alright, we definitely want to fix your bleed and use the vulnerability hex. Now you're a big juicy target for Victoria back there. Very good. I suppose David will just start hacking away to get rid of this annoying maggot. 20 damage crit! Oh, exactly where she called it. Victoria with the elite snipes. Brine, probably going to slow David down, unless he resists it. Well done. Okay, I think a good heal on Ayala is probably a good idea. There we go. That'll help a lot. He's already cursed. Can you actually finish him off with a stab? Only when we crit. Maybe this thing. No, apparently it's a very dodgy plated maggot. Skull toss, nasty attack, 7 damage, 16 stress, and it has a chance to stun. We gotta put an end to this. Oh, 1 damage short of a kill. Well, I guess we'll finish him off then.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
With another crit, because why not? And now we just get brined on. Or we dodge it, so that's cool. So let's see, what do we have here? I guess we'll just do some general healing, because... Oop, I meant to do general healing. I must have clicked on the wrong one. Oh well, I feel silly. Alright, we'll stab the maggot, and then somebody else will smack it, and... goodbye.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
What are we going to dump for crests? We really can't dump torches. I definitely want to save the key. I suppose we'll just chuck some holy waters. And, yeah, that'll do. And we'll take the crests. Take the crests, and off we go. We're going to have a curio up here. Oh, wow, another one for treatment. I think it's Victoria's turn, and she actually should be in the back row with how her abilities work. Alright, we'll have Victoria get treated with the coral. Let's see, here it is. What is she going to get rid of this time? Witness. Cool, I think that means she'll actually pray in town now. It's not a bad one to get rid of. And here comes yet another fight. Nothing but fights in here. Alright, definitely want to get rid of the oracles, especially when they start casting Call of the Deep on the wide mouths. Okay, let's do it. Dazzling Light. Hopefully try to stun this one. Okay, good. We removed his ability to attack with that buff, which would do a lot of damage. Getting rid of the shamans is important, but I feel like David's contribution here would be getting rid of the buffed one. Wow, awesome hit, man. Okay, no buffed attack to worry about here. As for the shamans, let's see. Wow, these things are actually eldritch. Maybe we could just go for a quick stab to kill this thing. Maybe we need to crit, but oh, that's solid damage. I had no idea that the pelagic enemies were eldritch. I never took the time to look. How silly. Let's get rid of you. Alright. One down. One of those guys down anyway. Who do we want to take a turn from? Well, the only one we can. Unless he dodges. Sneaky bastard.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, the stress isn't getting too bad. Come on up to the front now. We want to talk to you. And get rid of all those nasty corpses too. Ooh, 10 damage. But David has the hit points to take it.
Obliterated.
Wow. That smite, man. That's a hell of a chop. Alright, 6 damage. These guys don't have any damage reduction, do they? No, they're just dodgy. Alright, let's do some dedicated healing here. Get his hit points topped off. Probably it'll take a few times. Just stab him. There we go, 10 damage is solid. He's nearly killed. Good old-fashioned snipe.
A decisive pummeling.
Especially when we crit like that. Get crazy stress relief.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I'm not worried about food. I think I'm just going to have people eat to their heart's content. Anyone else want food? I think we're good on food. We'll take the crests and call it there. Yeah, there we go. These can relieve stress. I think if you use holy water on it, it helps, but I don't think we have anything that's really good, so we'll just fiddle with it. Or get super stressed by it. Sucky result for Victoria there. We gotta go this way. There's a room battle, and that's what we're here for. Oh, this is a curious combination. Surprised maggots and stingers. Okay, well, are these things eldritch too? Yes, they are, but because of their protection, it's not going to be super helpful. Let's pull one of the stingers forward. Unless they dodge, because they do that kind of thing. Unfortunately, David can't do anything else here. Maybe a zealous accusation? That's something. Put damage on these guys. Go for a judgment on one of them. Wow, these guys are super dodgy back there. I don't know what's going on. A sniper shot to kill? Unless we get a crit. That's a solid hit. Salty Gouge, I think that's the one that inflicts bleed. Unless I yell resist like a boss. Shocker though, I'm pretty sure he'll be stunned. Yeah, he doesn't have good stun resist. Brine. And this is where everyone gets sticky. Let's see, dodge and speed all gets to plummet. Which means they go first and we're not likely to dodge. That can actually be pretty debilitating. Because, especially when they win initiative, that stinks. Come on. Ayal's never going to get to go. Because he's just going to get stunned and bleeded all day long. Poor fella. We got to get rid of this nonsense. Alright, we got rid of one source of stun and bleeding. Yeah, you're bleeding out like crazy, we know. Let's see, what can we do here? Let's go for a judgment on this one in the back.
Destroyed.
Wow. Georgina means business. No more games.
Impressive.
Wow, that was a pretty good zealous litigation there. No, that's not the title, but I like it all the same. I like my puns. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? 2 hit points? I think we can deal with it. Yep. The only one who has a meaningful stress problem is Victoria.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, what are we going to get rid of? I think we should probably focus on getting rid of the bleed and the debuffs on Ayal, and then we can take the portrait and the deeds we don't need, so we're going to leave those behind. Thankfully, we still have shovels.
Mariner, another misfortune.
Yes, indeed. And we have some empty sacks and another room fight. In we go. What do we got? Oh, a Uka Crusher. I think that's how that's read out. That's bad because he's tough with 50% protection and he's got 2 damage dealers behind him too. Suppressing fire would actually affect all of them and make them less accurate and less chance to crit. I think it's time for a debuff. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to have Victoria do exclusively, to try to take the bite out of some of these enemies, and we already have people dodging. Nice. Ugh, and people getting crit. Phew. Yeah. I think some group healing is in order. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's see. We got to get these guys closer to the front, so we'll do a pull on maybe this one. Shuffle on forward. Maybe we can slash you in half. There we go. Arterial pinch. 0 damage, but an 8 damage bleed for 3 rounds. Now I see why you guys are scary. Alright, dazzling light, or maybe a good old-fashioned judgment. Alright, that did some damage there. One more... get in the spearfishing. One more close... Oh, she's out of position now. That sucks. Alright, you're going to need to bandage yourself, and you're going to have to move up, because otherwise she can't heal, and that's a problem. Sniper shot. There we go.
Singular strike.
Now it's just this guy. Well, we'll deal with him. Not going to do much damage no matter what. His stun resistance isn't fantastic, so we'll give it a try. We've got a 50% chance. There we go. Got a stun on him, so wasted his attack. Now we're just going to have to do a lot of damage. So I think he's Eldritch, so stabbing ought to do something. It's not going to make him bleed, but it will hurt. Ooh, we should definitely mark him too. We'll put some... No, we just have to start shooting this guy no matter what. Maybe we'll get some speed buffs to make sure she goes first. Here comes the pinch. Oh, it's a crit pinch. And it reduces your healing effectiveness too. 35 damage that's going to sum up to. I'm glad we brought so many extra bandages. These freaking Uka or Aura, whatever the hell they are, they're nasty news. Okay, yeah, group healing. Yeah, that's less effective on her. Okay, see, we could go for the stun, we might as well.
Well struck.
And it didn't work that time. Alright, we definitely want to mark him for vulnerability. Unfortunately, it's not coming up in order. So we'll just try to buff up Victoria's speed even more. And here it is, vulnerability X. Now it's marked, so Victoria can do the big damage. We'll keep the group healing going, just because we need to, badly. How long is this freaking debuff going to last? One more round.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Oh, he resisted the bleed. Well done. Because that thing is... We're running out of bandages. We only have 1 left. So we need to start pumping out damage on this thing fast. Alright, sniper shot. There we go. We're definitely feeling the boost of damage there. Yeah, more party healing. There we go. Crit heals in the back row. People are starting to get up to decent levels now. Stunning blow. Come on. Get the stun. There we go. One more arterial pinch we won't have to worry about. Let's go for the stab. Damn. Didn't get it. Hands from the Abyss. Really not going to help us that much.
Masterfully executed.
That's what we were looking for. Thank you, Victoria. He's almost down. Guess a little bit more healing for the people in the mid-row. Yeah, they're getting back up to safe levels. Let's see, sacrificial stab. Unfortunately a miss. Come on, the stun isn't gonna work. 8 damage, God, he's got 1 hit point left. Idle slam. It didn't do that much damage. Looks like it has a stun and a knockback chance, though. Thankfully, David can take it like a boss. We missed the dazzling light. We're not gonna miss this.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Of course we can be considered a virtue. Alright, we're not gonna need all these extra torches, so we'll just chuck those and take the gold, or I should say the whatchamacallit, the crest instead. Don't need deeds, and we don't have room for the jade. Heirloom chest, do we want to use our key? No. Don't want to use our key.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Of course it is deeds. It are deeds. Alright, we got battles, curios, empty room. We could pick that curio up on the way over. And, yeah, hopefully this won't be much of a problem in our way. Thralls! Just make sure we get rid of them in time. Luckily we have the ambush, so we can just deal massive damage and be done with it. There we go. That one's weakened. And we can get a good stab on this guy. We'll pick this one off. Or he could just dodge, despite the fact he's surprised. I don't know how that works.
Decimated.
Awesome hit, David. And, maybe we can get the blind fire? No, we hit that guy instead. Thankfully, these things only have 1 speed, so somebody at the beginning of the second round will hopefully be able to finish him off before he detonates. Because, boy, would that be a problem.
Dazed.
Wow.
Reeling. About to break.
That was one hell of a fondling there. Sorry about that, David. Yikes. Alright, and... nope, both of them are stunned. That sucks. That sucks, and hopefully we can fix this. Yes, thank you, Victoria. Victoria's saving the day again. All we have to do is worry about you, which, we'll get to. First, we want to make sure David is, feeling better. We'll finish you off next round. These things are actually not fast enough. So, well done, Victoria.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We have a second key. What are we going to do with all this gold? Damn. Don't want to dump more torches. This is a big risk, excuse me. But I'm going to dump the extra bandages. We don't have any more of those, so fiddling with this stuff probably isn't safe. Yeah, you can try it, David. What does it do? It doesn't do anything. And there's even a second one. God. Okay, next time I'm bringing a full stack of frickin' medicinal herbs to the Cove. This is nuts. Oh, it's soothing. Oh, it can even relieve stress even if you don't have an item. And Coral's the best. I love Coral. Looks like we got a scalp. Oh, and yes, we got a secret room waiting for us. Yes. Wow, and even more Coral. Maybe you can get some stress relief too. Nope, nothing going on. Maybe the game designers are trying to push the message that Coral is awesome. It's okay, I totally believe them if that's the case, because we're already running into like 4 of them, or 5 of them. I don't even know how many. We haven't run into any obstacles. Do I want to use another shovel? Yeah, why not?
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Yeah, and it needs to be a roommate for it too. I'm going to toss a firewood, because I don't think we're going to need it. We'll take this. And what are we going to do with the sapphire? I think we'll just toss the shovels, because the sapphires worth too much not to have with us. Pop a few torches. We do have a trap. Who's good at traps? 70, 90, 70, 90. Alright, I'll leave it to you, David. Alright, unfortunately not the best trapsman.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Yeah, we'll be okay. Alright. Target number 1, Enchantress. Target number 2, the Wide Mouths. Because we have plenty of ways to deal with damage, we don't have many ways to deal with stress outside of a bonfire, so Or dazzling light her. So she loses her next turn, and hopefully someone can finish her off as well. Spearfishing? Don't do that. Well, thankfully that's... Being in slot 3 is not an end-all for her. She can still fight effectively. Yeah, he actually can get in the stab here, but it actually would probably be more effective if we used it against the wide mouth. Or maybe we should just pull her to the front row. Oh, gosh, she's stunned. How should that miss? That sucks. Sniper shot?
Eradicated.
And Victoria's a superstar. She, like, can't do anything wrong at this point. Nasty hit on Ayal. Ooh, there's some healing. That's gonna need to be doing. Dun dun dun. Pelagic wide mouths, in my opinion, are worse than the gladiators, because even though the gladiators can bleed, the wide mouths hit so hard and so often that healing is more important. Nice hit, Ayal. That one's dealt with. Let's do some big healing on Ayal. He's the actually person who is kind of in a somewhat dangerous hit point value level. Don't want to get people down near death's door. And now she's freaking fished up to a row she's not useful at, so back she goes. Rend for the gods. He should be able to resist the bleed. Yeah, David's pretty tough. How about you smack him? There we go. Now he's feeling it. One more shot or hit on him ought to kill him. I think just general divine comfort here would be good just to spread the healing around since multiple people are injured. In a non-severe way. Spearfishing again! This nonsense has to come to an end. You really gotta stop this guy. I'm really sick of him moving people out of formation. Sniper shot.
A devastating blow.
Wow. Maybe giving her that focus ring was a fantastic idea, because, holy crap, she has nothing but crits today. Ooh.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
More blight skill chance, more blight resistance, at slight 10 bleed resistance. It's not bad, really, for an item. Problem is, we don't have any stuff! And I probably should keep at least one firewood in order to, rest to recover stress before we're out of here. God, what do we even use? I suppose we'll just go through food, considering we have so much of it and we're just not getting hunger procs at all. Seems kind of risky, but why not? Alright, what do we want, though? We've got plenty of crests. I think we might as well start another gold pile. The Blight Amulet is cool, but yeah, actually, I think the Blight Amulet might be worth more than another small gold pile. The gems are obviously worth way more than that, so we should keep that. Definitely. Portraits, same kind of deal. Alright, cool. We do have a secret door coming up. Fish carcass, anything fun? Well, digested fish. Not surprising. Is this it? Yeah, it is. Luckily, we've got keys. Oh, yeah.
Waiting to be spent.
Toss in that key. Now, what am I making room for with this crazy valuable 2,500 gold items? I suppose we're just going to toss the onyx, because this is worth 1,500 more gold than that. What else do we want to get that's super valuable? One portrait? I'll toss one portrait for 2,500 gold. That's a trade I am willing to make. Probably find more portraits to finish the stack right after this, but what are you going to do? Alright, we're getting hunger procs, but we have 2 more to go. And how many more rooms do we have left? Alright, we've got 6 rooms left. I think we'll be okay. 2 hunger procs for 6 rooms. I think we'll be okay. Definitely. Sorry to repeat myself there. Just trying to focus. Work things out.
Hazards possessed by evil intent.
Yeah, it would seem that way. Alright, we've got some nasties here, and we've got some stress that we're dodging, thankfully. Let's make sure that goes away. Okay, good hit there. Let's see, it's probably going to be Ayal who's going to finish her off. And maybe, unless he gets stunned, which he is being stunned. Alright, so we'll... Oh, swish on the nasty little stinger fellow. That sucks. Enemies sure love laying into Ayal. Luckily he resisted the bleed. Okay, we need somebody to get a good hit here. Let's try going for a judgment. Awesome, hit Georgina. Alright, stress dealer has been dealt with. Now let's stab this thing, because Eldritch.
Precision and power.
Well done, Ayal. Got his revenge there. And then there's just this punk, which is going to try to keep bleeding him, because he's a pain in the ass like that. We'll do a group heal. It's not really important that we hit this one. We'll just, hurt him a lot with blind fire. Wow. No kidding. I don't mean to call these things. They just kind of happen.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I already have a stupid amount of crests. We don't need more. Another gold stack. I don't even know what we would drop for it, so we're just going to ignore that and keep going. Enemies! Surprised enemies. Okay, first, we know what we need to do here. Apparently get nothing but crits. Naturally. Okay. Pelagic skies have got to go. Solid hit there. We can finish him off with Ayal with stab. Unless he dodges like a ninja, which is interesting. Judgment. Can't get away from that, though. Well, we got one of the pelagic fellows, and a stress enemy. So it's already 2-to-1 in terms of ratio before the fight has even really begun.
Exposed to a killing blow.
That's going to be a bad lead. Yep, 10 damage overall over 5 rounds. Sucky. Sucky, sucky. Alright, 12 damage. Not bad. Ran for the old gods, trying to stack up the bleeds.
Death waits.
With crits, 2 damage for 2 rounds. That's not that bad a bleed. Well, whatever. Okay, what are we going to do here? We're going to go for the stab. Wow, why are they so dodgy with these stabs? It sucks. There we go. Georgina's also getting the monster crits. The back row is really carrying this team. Big time. Even Niall are getting in their good swings, all the same. Let's see, blind fire. Not bad.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Anything I want to drop for a full stack of crests? I could trade the portraits for them. I think the portraits are probably more valuable, though, so I suppose we're just going to have to very sadly, get rid of them. How many more rooms do we have? We might not even have to rest, truth be told. I mean, we have 5 more rooms. I don't think we're actually going to need to use the firewood. So I'm going to toss it. Strange as that might sound. Not resting at all for a long dungeon seems crazy, but I'll do it. And check out this giant oyster, which slammed shut and could have made him bleed, but thankfully did not. Alright, so that's a dicey proposition. Alright, we have enough for one more food proc. Hopefully we won't have to deal with that before too long. I'm pretty confident we can go through this long dungeon without having to need to rest at
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Yeah, I already have 60 crests, okay? I don't need any more. We're good on the crest department. Okay, here comes the stress. 2 shamans, and I'm very scared at their ability to buff this Uka Crusher guy, so they need to go as quickly as possible. We're going to pull him right up to the front row, make sure that we can kill him quickly. As for the Uka guy, we just basically have to ignore him right now, because these things have to die. Alright, that's 1 shaman dead. Now we have to get rid of the other one before he gets crazy buffs off. Alright, 13 damage, that's solid. Can we get the French Judgment? Yes! Okay. Now we don't have any buffs or heals to worry about for this guy. But we do have to worry about the pinch. Which means that these 2 are going to be doing nothing but healing for a long time so people won't bleed to death because we're out of bandages. Which really sucks. Vulnerability Hex. Unless he dodges. Alright, well, let's get bonus healing on you. Offset the negative healing with some positive healing. And this is basically what's going to need to be done to keep him alive while David just steadily hacks away at that thing. And now he's going to try to apply the pinch to a bunch of people. Luckily, she resisted the bleed. That's very helpful. I want to get the frickin' mark on him, though. There we go. Mark's on target. Now Victoria can get in some really big shots while Georgina does the healing. 7 damage, not bad. Georgina, get all those heals. 18 crit heals. It's not going to get rid of the bleed, but it'll help him. Oh no, it's starting to stack them up. Oh, thankfully he resisted the stack up on that. God, Arterial Pinch is just freaking scary, and I bet it gets even scarier in champion level dungeons too. Is he Eldritch? Yes, he is. So we could go with Hands from the Abyss. There we go. Extra little bit of damage and a stun. Just Divine Comfort all around. Wow, that's a really strong heal there. Everyone's in good shape. We just have to get rid of this guy. Smack him down. Hit after hit after hit. Not much else we can do here. He has the stun resistance, so not much there. I guess we'll finally get the last bit of extra healing in. That should put everyone up to nearly full health. So we'll just start stabbing him, hacking him, shooting him. Oh, the mark's gone. And here comes the pinch. Yep, here it is. The pinch is back. And because the pinch is back, we actually need to stretch out this fight a little bit, because we're going to need to be healing it. So, what are we going to do? Do Suppressing Fire, maybe? Reduce his accuracy and do a little damage. Alright, yep, there's the bleed. Keep him stabbing. Stab, stab, stab. Alright, more suppressing. Try to make him less likely to hit with his abilities. Get a big heal in here on him. How much more damage is he going to take? 16? Might as well try to finish him off. Not quite dead. Almost there. Don't stack it. Oh god, don't stack it. Whew. He didn't stack it. Good. Now he's only got 8 more damage to take. That's reassuring. Alright. Not going to kill him with a mark, but it does give us the opportunity to do a quick heal here to get rid of most of that damage. He'll take 1 more nasty tick of 8 damage after the fight's over.
A victory.
And that'll do.
That's the turning point.
Because we can't do anything after the fight's done and proper. Here, give yourself some bleed resistance. J won't help. 1,000 gold is sweet, but where the hell are we going to put it? Yeah, nowhere. So we're just going to have to leave behind 1,000 gold. Which really stinks. And thankfully you resisted the blight. Here we go! On and on and on. We have more room fights, but they're not going to be for a little while yet. David? Well done. Getting very good at dealing with these traps. Extra torches. Can't complain.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Georgina is definitely going to need some stress relief by the time we're done here. Okay, we only have a couple of rooms left to go. Got some nasty enemies waiting for us. Here come the stress waves. Oh, damn. I'm gonna pop a torch when I can. Or actually, it wouldn't really give us any advantage here. We might as well go with the crits. Extra chance of more crits would be better here, and that actually puts us in a better formation. Thank you very much for that. Thank you, David, for that. No more nasty stuns coming through. Let's flip that shaman. Funnel him with tentacles in an uncomfortable place, and now we have an excellent chance on killing him quickly. There we go. He's almost done. Let's see. Let's go for a quick judgment. There we go. No buffs or heals to worry about. Get rid of the wide mouth, and then we can just smack away this silly little plated maggot That's actually supposed to be a slug, but whatever. And be happy with ourselves. Here, come on up to the front. You don't have to be shy. Yeah, come on up. We've got people who want to talk to you. In all of the wonderful ways that we can. Like, so. There we go. Little Maggot's all by himself. Almost feel bad for him. Because he certainly can't escape. It would be interesting. That is something that hasn't happened. None of the monsters in this game will actually flee if their situation is going badly for them. They all will fight to the death. I guess because they're mindless evil. I don't know what the rationale is, but apparently self-preservation, not something they care about. We gotta dump all of this. Just can't use it. Not useful to us. Let's see, we got a map. Will that be the scout for the rest of the dungeon? It looks like it. Ooh, bas relief. Who needs positive quirks? Or potentially a negative quirk if things goes badly. I don't know. Everyone has 4. I guess we'll, Ayal's been doing alright. Here you go, Ayal. Have a look at this thing. It's not gonna be good. What did he get? He must have been giving him fear of the Eldritch, but it's already a severe, a severe quirk for him, so it didn't actually do anything. Alright, let's pop a few more torches, so we don't get ambushed on the way home. Home? The way to the end of the dungeon, I mean. Yeah, it looks like the very last room of the dungeon is going to be where the last room battle is, so we gotta finish this all up. Come on, let's get this done. Let's get this... Oh, here comes this resolve test! Oh, Georgina's hopeless.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
Flame consume me. She's beating herself. Gosh, that's a damn shame. Well, she can still get crazy crits. She'll suffer as I have. Damn right. I was hoping she wouldn't be hopeless, but hopeless she is. Alright, Seaward Slash. Don't very much appreciate that, sir. So let's get some nasty stabs in. Take care of these awful fellows quickly. Alright, we're getting damage in on both of them, but it's not killer damage. How about Zealous Accusation? It's pretty good. There we go. Lawyered to death. Nasty Brine is gonna not do anything. Fantastic. Spearfishing. Well, that actually would have worked to move him back up to the position he needs to be in, but I'm going to just stab instead. Damn it. You're so dodgy. Let's go for a shot. There we go. Just mopping up these fellows. Yeah, might as well do a group heal while you're here. You don't really need to move. Problem seems to be dealt with. Die, slug, die. 2 hit points left. Pretty much anyone who wants to take a whack will probably get rid of it. There we go. Who needs food? I guess you do. And we can't even take the duplicate frickin' emeralds. God, so much treasure we're just having to leave behind. And we're gonna get some more stress. Oh well.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
So that's the only price with this team of not resting, is the fact that, unfortunately, without a real way to deal with stress other than nasty crits, which we've gotten a few, our poor Vestal, Georgina, getting stressed out like crazy.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Can't take
for in blood.
any more crests. I think we must have had like 100 crests thrown at us this mission already. Yeah, you're cold and dark, it's cold and dark, blah 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 blah. Get rid of enemies. Or, let them dodge. That works too. Come on, get the crit. Okay, no crits. Maybe a nice demon pool would be good here. Welcome to the... Oh, wow, she resisted the move. Damn, that sucks. And, wow, dodgy, stingers, too. Well, Georgina, you can be stunned and hopeless back there, and keep yourself occupied that way. Nasty bleeds en route. And here comes more stress. Wow. Hopefully she won't get to heart attack levels, because that would be a real problem. Come on, come on, come on. We need to finish this. I'm really pushing my time here. Trying to get this dungeon done ASAP. Go, 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 go. Alright. Another mark. Come on, come on. Let's get a mark here. Get to stab in. There we go. She's dealt with. 2 enemies left. You need to heal yourself, but you're just recovering from stun, so not much to be done there. Ayal dodging the swing. Let's see, get a strike in. Oh, almost got him. Zealous accusation, which should do it. There we go. Well, we just have to get rid of this gladiator here in the front, which should be done by Ayal. I think he can pull this off. Alright, decent stab. No bleed. I don't think it does bleed. No, it's just bonus damage versus the Eldritch, actually. And he's just a stinking human. Alright, blind fire. Done. Yeah, that stress is getting scary high. Look at all that gold. I'm dumping the blood amulet for a full stack of gold. It's worth more. And, I gotta hold this food in case of a food proc. Time to start digging. Oh my god, she is nearly at a heart attack. That is scary. That is scary. She is right on heart attack's door. Hopefully we will not be losing Georgina, because we need to do this last fight. Thankfully, none of these guys are actually stress causers, but they can crit, and crits can be nasty. Let's hope they don't crit. 9 damage. I can live with that. Spearfishing. Okay, 8 damage. And yep, she shuffled forward. And yeah, you are a healer, so you're going to be needing your own services at this point. Oh wow, they are all going first. That sucks. Thankfully, we've got the hit points to spare. Let's just try to kill one as quick as we can. There we go. 14 damage is good. Don't skip your turn. It needs me no longer. She's passing her turn. You are the healer and you're passing your turn. Well done. Let's try to sacrificial stab to get rid of enemies. God damn it, we really need to get rid of at least one. At least one. 10 damage. She's at death's door.
Life ebbs. Terrible vistas of emptiness.
All is lost. Heart attack at death's door is death. Georgina is dead. Yep. When you are at death's door and you have a heart attack because your stress gets to 200, you are dead. That's it. We just can't take any more than that. We got an achievement for it, if you didn't notice it in the top right. And this is going to be the very last thing. Hopefully we're going to wrap this up in literally 1 minute. And it's very sad that we had to lose Georgina for it. But when you have a heart attack at 200% stress and when you're nearly dead, that is what happens to you. Spearfishing. Come on, rack up your goddamn damage. I'm really sad that we had to
and despondence set the stage for heroism.
lose Georgina to this. But that is something that happens when you try to rush a dungeon. You obviously need to take her valuable trinkets. Even ones that reduce her stress, which is what we took along specifically for that instance. Yeah, this stuff, we can't even take it. It's just junk. I don't know, is there anything more valuable in the heirloom chest? No. Well, mission accomplished.
At last, wholesome marine life can flourish. If indeed there is such a thing.
Of course there is. You never heard of dolphins and porpoises? Well, we made a lot of money, but unfortunately we lost Georgina. It seems that's the price of skipping your bonfires if you do not have a stress healer in the party. That's where the stress comes from if you can't get constant crits, so she just had very poor luck and Georgina has died. Gonna have to bring in Georgina II. 60 crests and 3 portraits. Remarkable amount. She would have probably been up to champion level. She'd been lucky. Warren's tactician, deadly, nice. Unquiet mind, will not meditate in town. Nymphomania, interesting quirks and negative quirks, all around positive. In fact, everything was pretty much positive, except for Georgina's death. That was the only wrinkle in the clothing, so to speak. But
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Alright, David's level 5, Victoria is level 3, Ayala is level 3, Mika got rid of slow draw, Dominique got rid of the yips, Pan recovered stress, Pedro recovered stress, Mallory recovered stress, and Georgina is dead. Can we replace her? No, we can't. We are not getting a Vestal here to replace Georgina, to be Georgina the Second. Damn! Oh well, that's just what we're going to have to deal with. Put people in stress healing, and then we're going to call it an episode, sadly. Wasn't hoping that would happen, but that is in fact what we had occur. We shall mourn you, Georgina. Poor Georgina joining our group of dead people. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dead people now. Quite a number. Alright, let's stow people off to get stress relief. Alright, David's going here. Ayal's going... Oh, wait, he won't do that. God damn it. Well, I'll put him in the transept then. Get your treatment. Why aren't you getting treatment? There you go. They're getting treatments. And that's what we'll just have to deal with. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Poor Georgina. Oh well, her descendant will have to take her place. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.